writing my invitations. I wonder, have you ever received an invitation to something? Maybe somebody gave you an invitation at school to a birthday party, or maybe an invitation came through your door for a wedding or something special. Why don't you pause the video and tell everyone what was the invitation for and how did you feel when it arrived? Yes, it's exciting, isn't it? Getting an invitation to something. Dave and me have been invited to a wedding in February, and I can't wait. I love weddings. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to wear. And next week, I've been invited to a 21st party. I'm really looking forward to that because there'll be people that I've not seen for ages, there'll be lovely food, and there'll be dancing. And I've asked if they'll play my favourite tune, Dancing Queen. It will be great. I love a party. Whatever the party, they all have one thing in common. A party is to celebrate. To celebrate a birthday, to celebrate a wedding, maybe to celebrate the birth of a new baby, or maybe to celebrate a new job. Parties are all about celebrations. I love them. And parties always begin with an invitation. I think I've got a bit of a muddle with my invitations. I've put addresses on, but I haven't put any names. 32 Windsor Gardens, London. Who lives at 32 Windsor Gardens, London? I wonder whether you can help me. If I show you the invitations, do you reckon you can work out who's coming to my party? 32 Windsor Gardens. Montanui, Polynesian Islands. (221B) Baker Street. (4) Privet Drive. The Hallowed Tree, 100-acre wood. Mouston, Calisota, USA. (42) Wallaby Way, Sydney, Australia. Major Oak, Sherwood Forest. 17 Cherry Tree Lane, London. (124 Conch Street, Bikini Bottom). So let's see how you did solving my tricky problem of matching characters to their addresses. Well, number 1 was Paddington. Paddington lives at 32 Windsor Gardens. Moana lives at the second address. Sherlock Holmes lives in Baker Street. I'm sure you got this one. Harry Potter lived at number 4 Privet Drive. Winnie the Pooh lives in the 100 Acre Wood. Did you get this one? Mickey Mouse. Maybe the clue helped. This was a hard one. It was Dr. Sherman, the dentist from the film Finding Nemo. Robin Hood. Mary Poppins. And I'm sure you got this one. SpongeBob SquarePants. I wonder if anyone got them all right. Now, I know, I'm not really inviting Paddington Bear to my Christmas party, although that would be fun. I do like Paddington and I love a marmalade sandwich. But I wonder, if you could invite anyone to your Christmas party, anyone in the world, football players maybe, a pop star, somebody from a book, somebody from a film, a famous person, I wonder, who would you invite? Why don't you pause the video and tell everyone who your guests would be at your party? My family love playing the game. You can invite 6 people to your dinner party. Who would you invite? And it's really interesting to hear their choices. People who are on the television that we know and love, people from books, famous people from history, all sorts of people are named and are gathered round the table. Wouldn't it be exciting to be able to do that in real life? But I wonder, who was invited to a special Christmas party? I want you to look at the screen. I'm going to read a poem. And as you look at the picture on the screen, try and imagine yourself there at the party. What would it have been like? 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the land, not a person was ready for what God had planned. The stable was busy, Joseph tending with care, in hopes baby Jesus would soon be there. The shepherds were huddled up, warm by their fire, not expecting to see a huge surprise choir. The angels sang with such passion and joy, so they raced off to find this new baby boy. Back in Bethlehem shone a bright shining star, and camels brought VIPs from afar. They had all come to worship this new baby king, and bowed low with the shepherds to God's offspring. Mary and Joseph, on that first Christmas morning, did they realise something wonderful was dawning? It's Jesus, the baby reaching up from the manger, arriving to be the new king and world changer. Who was invited to that first Christmas party? How were they invited? How do you think they felt? How would you have responded to the angel's invitation? Why don't you pause the video again and chat about the answers to those questions with the people around you? As we look at the picture, there are very different kinds of people coming to celebrate the birth of the baby Jesus. But it doesn't really look like a party, does it? They're not the parties that we're used to. There are no balloons, no piles of food, no dancing. But we do know that the invited guests brought gifts. The Magi, or the wise men, brought gifts of gold, frankincense and myrrh. And I like to think that the shepherds brought their best lambs to see the baby Jesus. But who is welcoming who, I wonder? As you look at the picture, you can see baby Jesus is reaching up from the manger. Is he wanting a cuddle? Or is he welcoming the world to his party? Are the shepherds coming to welcome the new baby? Or is Jesus welcoming the shepherds, people who were poor and often forgotten by everybody else? Is he inviting them to his birthday celebration? And the Magi, are they finally ending their long and tiring journey, following the star, searching for the promised new king? Or is Jesus helping them to find him, their source of joy and faith and hope? What do you think? Why don't you pause the video one last time and have a think about the question, who is welcoming who? Christians believe that we are all invited to celebrate the birth of Jesus this Christmas. Whether we have a decorated tree, a cake, or presents, or none of these, we're all invited to celebrate. Everyone is welcomed by the new King and world changer this Christmas time. As we come to talk to God, I wonder how we can make people feel included this Christmas time. What can we do? Why not take a moment as the soft music plays to have a think about ways that you could include others this Christmas time? It's time to talk to God. If you'd like to join me in my prayer, then listen to the words that I say, and if you agree with them, you can say, Amen, I agree. Otherwise, just have a think about what we've been talking about today, especially thinking about those ways that you can include others this Christmas time. Let's talk to God. God, thank you for sending Jesus into the world as a newborn baby. Thank you that everyone gets an invitation to celebrate Jesus' birthday this Christmas time. Please help us to include everyone, just like you did that very first Christmas, in the joy and celebrations that surround your coming into the world. Amen. There's a lovely song you can sing, and the link will appear on the screen. It's called Hear the Bells Ringing, which talks about the celebration of Christmas being for everybody. Now, I'd better get back to writing my invitations, and I'll try and remember to put the names on this time. I'll see you all in the new year, but in the meantime, I hope you all have a really happy Christmas.